Hey everyone, it's Ruth from Ruth's Astrology and Tarot. Today is Wednesday, it's Mercury's Day, and I wanted to make a video because I have been following mundane astrologers, which means they look at worldwide events, and I found a really incredible astrologer, Louise McWhitter, and a pioneering financial astrologer who mapped the stock market to the astrology cycles, and she does astrology and stock market forecasting. So I had heard from another astrologer back in 2021 that when Saturn and Neptune go in fire signs, inflation goes up because fire signs rise, and so the inflation goes up, and that the markets or the financials slow down during Saturn in Pisces, which we just finished. So first we had Saturn in Pisces that slowed down things, and then Saturn and Neptune in Aries have caused inflation. So now we're going to have the North Node this summer that is going to go into Aquarius. And what that does is it causes extremely low business activity. It's the bottom of the cycle. And so we're predicting, astrologers are predicting that there is going to be more inflation to come. And that the housing market is going to go down in 2027. And then in 2028, we will find our footing and everything will go back up. So we have, roughly a year and a half of financial instability, inflation, kind of trouble with money. And Uranus in the United States chart is going to go into the 7th house of open enemies. So that's already happened. And then it's going to be joined by Mars on July 4th. So that is explosive energy on July 4th. And it's, all week long. That whole week of July is explosive energy. I do think, and I've been thinking this for a while, that in November, Jupiter goes, in June 29th, Jupiter goes into Leo. That is another fire sign. And it is going to be with the South Node. And at the midterm elections, we will have Mercury retrograde, and we will have Jupiter in a fire sign, with the South Node. And so instead of causing expansion, that's going to be contraction. And so I think that in November there's going to be trouble with the elections because Mercury will be retrograde, and it's another indicator of a recession. So we have a lot of major financial lows in 2027 until 2028. We have it now also, but I believe this winter in November things will get a bit more depressing. So and you can look at the new moon for planetary aspects with financial markets also, for short-term trends. Louise McWhitter, she analyzed the exact lunations of the previous month alongside the angular on the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th houses, and looked for favorable aspects as well as downturns. So Pluto in Aquarius, it's going to change how it's thinking right now. It's thinking about changing how banking is done. I don't think it's going to happen this year, but it is probably going to happen. And we all need to be kind of self-reliant right now, and I think most of us are already doing that because we can see the price at the grocery store and we can see the price at the pump. So we want to, be ready for power shortages and be careful. That's what we want to do. So in this summer also, Chiron goes, Chiron or Chiron, however you want to pronounce it, will move into Taurus, and that is wounds around money and not having enough resources. So there's a lot of aspects that are all pointing to a recession, and we've done this before. But 2028 looks very stable, and Saturn will be in Taurus, and so it stabilizes and grounds the markets. And I would imagine there'll be more regulations to help with that too. So this is Ruth from Ruth's Astrology. Mercury is also commerce, and today is Mercury's day. So we have Commerce Day, and I wanted to let everyone know that, the recession is not letting up. So I hope everyone has a good day. We're going to get through this. It's, we're going to have a lot of new technology with Uranus in Gemini. We're going to have a lot of new inventions. Space is going to be the new frontier, new sources of energy, which will be wonderful. So there's a lot of good things, and it just is the transition before the really good gets here is the end of 2026 and 2027. So I hope everyone has a good day, and I hope this helps people become more stable. So this is Ruth from Ruth's Astrology and Tarot. I hope everyone has a good day.